One thing Jesus talked a lot about the kingdom of God was how the kingdom of God was very much upside down to the way the world works. The world says you need to be successful, you need to look out for one person only, and that's you. If you're in the church, you may think that singing, piety, worship and purity is what's important in the kingdom. But what Jesus says is important about being part of God's kingdom is that the structure of it is upside down to the way that the world works. Money, singing, piety, success do not count in the kingdom of God. What counts is service. Jesus' friends often seem to argue about who was the most important. One time they were caught having this conversation and Jesus asks, "What are you lot on about?" He's greeted with silence. With a sigh, he sits them down and says, "If you want to be first, you need to be last and the servant of all." What on earth does he mean? When he says, if you want to be first, the word he uses means that. It means first, the chief, the most important, the one above every other. When Jesus says the last, the word he uses means the last, the most extreme, the final, the end point, none after. And when Jesus says for all, he means absolutely everyone. Not everyone, but everyone. And so when Jesus calls us to be the servant of all, the Greek words he uses are diakonos, which means servant, minister, waiter, etc. and pas, which means all, no exceptions. Service then is not optional in the Christian life. It is a starting point for all we do. If we're to emulate Christ, then we need to do as he did. Put the towel around our waist and get down to work.